Locker room. Each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Taking a look at the Lakers. They're 7th right now. Not a bad spot, but certainly they'd like to string together a run of wins.
And you know, for Los Angeles, they've shown me some very good things this season. But that next step, those qualities that could make them true contenders, just haven't been there.
Yeah, they're right where we thought they would be, and that's okay. Improvement rarely happens overnight.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. The guard spots filled by Quickly and Barrett. The post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. And it's Ingram in at the small forward. And for the Lakers, Jake LaRavia out there with LeBron James. Then there's Smart. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. And Tim, the proverbial irresistible force versus the immovable object. It's offense against the defense.
Well, they talk about styles making fights, and I think that's what you're going to have here. You've got an offense incredibly difficult to control against one of the league's best defenses. Let's see which style wins out tonight.
You know, 2 different styles, that's always fun. You can really start to measure the analytics and the numbers, can't you?
Well, so often, Kevin, it's about which team can impose their will and style of play on the other. Typically, that's the team that's going to have the advantage.
Good point. Quickly finds Barrett. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Well, Barrett is just a gifted scorer. He is so skilled at making difficult, contested shots near the rim.
Now here's Smart. He had 25 points last game. Ayton with it. Now guarded by Pirtle. And Doncic gets it to go.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so Quickly will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Last time they met was in Toronto.
And it seemed inevitable that they were going to lose that game with how they struggled. But in the end, they had an opportunity to win it.
Yeah, when you lose a close game, no matter what your performance looked like, it always feels like it's a game you could have won.
Here's LeBron. It's rebounded by Barrett.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, Barrett has a lot of physical gifts. He is a wing who is not bothered by taking it inside.
You know, Tim, we see a lot of talented wings in this NBA. Where does R.J. Barrett separate himself?
Well, he's very difficult when he puts it on the deck, Kevin. He's got some moves, and he's got an array of finishes, both the layup package, or he can pound it on your head.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Well, they missed one after 4 straight makes. Still a good start to the game.
Here's Smart. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Toronto leading by 4. Quickly the pass to Pirtle. Fires the 3. Drains the 3-pointer. Quickly's got a couple of threes now in the first for Toronto.
Quickly very confident from beyond the arc, and you can see why with these kind of results.
Inside to stop the run. Pass to LaRavia. Outside, Smart. 5 on the clock. Here's Doncic. There's the triple. And that one's good, LaRavia.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Well, he just looks so confident right there, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Now here's Ingram. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Lakers trail by 7. James in the high post. Barnes on him. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Man, I could watch threes from the corner all day. Smart seems to have a feel from there.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, Kevin. Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, "It's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe." Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, you got to roll with the punches. Thank you, Allie. Doncic kicks to Smart. Offline with his three. Raptors leading by 4. Here's Barnes. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Wow, Barnes just slicing through the defense. That display of ball handling was impressive.
Doncic, a tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Doncic has got 8.
And continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
Birtle dishes to Barrett. Barnes trying to free himself up. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Well, I'd watch him the rest of the game because he is seeing a lot of shots drop.
Doncic finds Smart. James outside. Drops in the tray.
Showing some range, LeBron more than capable of hurting you from deep.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, the Lakers had been looking for a consistent presence at center, and in DeAndre Ayton, they've acquired a walking double-double and a capable lob threat to pair with Luka Doncic. Ayton has a lot to prove in LA, I'm told, but this pairing is certainly one to watch.
Quite a tandem. All right, Shams, thanks for the update. Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Ayton. Maxi Kleber comes in for James. Hachimura is checked in for Jake LaRavia. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Doncic. Here's Shed. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Here's Vincent. Pass to Smart. Vincent with it. Right now averaging about 5 points a game. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And just playing aggressive basketball. Smart taking what's his out there.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Looking now at some numbers for Marcus Smart. His last 10 games, he's around 10 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he really anchors them defensively with that tenacious play on that side of the ball.
Yeah, it's all about great energy, and he brings that part to the game. His teammates feed off of that.
Dalton Connect, he's checked in for the Lakers. 1:41 left to play here in the first. Pass to Vincent. Launches it. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Oh, great ball movement there.
We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Shed. Defended by Vincent. Shed, that's good.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Vincent the pass to Hachimura. And here's Hayes. Here he goes. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Lakers lead by 3.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Abaji. No good on the triple. Last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to the Trailblazers in Portland. Now here's Hayes. Here's Hachimura. Clock at 6. Here's Vincent. Fires from deep. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Abaji. Still without a basket. Pass to Murray Boyle. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Lakers ahead. They're up by 3. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
James is out there with Gabe Vincent. Then there's Maxi Kleber. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Hayes in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Toronto's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Right wing. Here's Abaji. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Clippers. To the paint. Shed, that's good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
LeBron outside. Here's Vincent. And that one drops. Vincent's got 5 now. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. And that one's good, Barnes.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. Over in the corner, Vincent. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Vincent's got 5 points now this quarter.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy, you can plug in just about anywhere.
First free throw is good. And a player, Tim, who stuffs the stat sheet, Scotty Barnes.
Yeah, Kevin, he just has a great all-around game. But the thing I like the most, he's very unselfish. He will pass up a shot if a teammate has a better one.
Dix checked in for Toronto. Barnes hits them both. So, Tim, you ended your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems. And at 34, you made the transition to broadcasting and have excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another handful of years, but you're right. The knee injury forced me into this line of work, and I'm blessed and grateful because I can stay connected to the game. I get to watch it every night with a front row seat, and hopefully I get to make people a little bit smarter about what they're watching.
Oh, you do, believe me. You definitely do. Lakers trail by 3. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And the Lakers with some changes. Marcus Smart's checked in for Maxi Kleber. And Doncic is subbed in for Vincent. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Toronto. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Los Angeles with another miss. Last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to Portland. Barnes screen on LeBron to the middle. And the dunk by Barnes.
How about Barnes on that one? He really got up.
The Lakers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Doncic kicks to Hachimura. Pass to James. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. LeBron's got 5 now.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Ingram dishes to Barnes. Here's Walter. Looking for Ingram. He gets it in there. Over James. It's hauled in by LeBron.
Yeah, no reason to fade away there.
Doncic finds Hachimura. Kicks it out to James. James connects from deep.
Oh, you got to run LeBron off the ball there.
For Toronto, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Pass to Dick. Shot on the wing. Rebounded by Smart. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And he gets the bucket. Toronto trailing. Now Ingram. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Clippers.
And we also need to mention his defense. He had a couple of big-time blocks.
The three from Barnes. That one misses. His first miss of the game after making his first three. And last season, Vince Carter became the first player ever to have his jersey retired, Jim, by the Raptors.
So well deserved. And look, prime Vince Carter is exactly the kind of player Toronto is still looking for. A 3-level elite scorer.
Here's Dick following the basket by LeBron James. Can they get it? Over Smart. Dick, that's good.
Oh, good balance from Dick. Able to take the contact and still score inside.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Scotty Barnes letting everyone know. He said, I'm a great defender. I feel like it doesn't really get talked about enough. I guard whoever, 1 through 5. That's what I pride myself on and what I'm ready to do every time I step on the floor. Back over to you guys.
A tone setter for sure at that end. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's ready to talk things through with them. And Los Angeles with some changes. Andre Ayton's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Maxi Kleber comes in for Rui Hachimura. And Jake LaRavia is subbed in for James. Then for the Raptors, Pirtle is checked in for Scotty Barnes. Barrett comes in for Grady Dick. And quickly in for Walter. There's a screen. Quickly with a wide open look. The three-pointer is right on target. Quickly's got 9.
Used that screen to create just a little bit of space, and that's really all Quickly needed.
Doncic passes to LaRavia. To the right side. Kleber, no good. Toronto's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. Here's Pirtle. Again, Toronto.
Yeah, and that's his bread and butter right there. That's where Pirtle wants to operate. Right there in the paint in front of the rim.
Out to the wing. Outside, Smart. Over in the corner, Doncic. Outside for Smart. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight.
And if Smart finds his rhythm from range, he is dangerous. He can do a lot of damage from deep.
Here's Murray Boyle. 8 points for him. The jump hook. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Pirtle's got the game tied up here for Toronto.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Doncic very comfortable down low.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Ingram outside. Pass to Murray Boyle. Outside, Barrett. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Quickly. From downtown, Lakers with the rebound. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively, just giving up way too many open looks.
Well, they say film doesn't lie, and you could just imagine these guys watching this film. It's going to be an ugly sight for sure.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Lakers lead by 5. Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
I'm here with Coach J.J. Redick. What do your guys need to do to pull off this win?
Just continue to emphasize being organized, both offensively and defensively. We've been in the half court or in transition, and we've been organized. We've done a really nice job. And overall, our guys fought.
I know you'll keep them organized. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, thank you for that interview. And now we're at halftime. And we'll be back to bring you more basketball after this.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings.
You take a look at the Lakers. Guess they're playing decent, remaining somewhat competitive. Just feel like this team is stuck right now, unable to get to the next level, searching for the answers.
Switching gears now, let's talk about a common theme from that first half. Luka Doncic all over the highlight reel.
They keep feeding him, and he's getting after it.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
Raptors trail by 5. So for Toronto right now, in at the forwards, Ingram and Barnes. The guard spots filled by Quickly and Barrett. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 down low. And there's the foul. It's on Jake LaRavia. That's his first foul. In the corner, it's Ingram. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Ingram's got the first bucket of the third here for Toronto. Doncic feeling it out. Outside, Smart. Sinks the three-pointer.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Pass to Pirtle. Now Barrett, guarded by Smart. Barrett against Smart. Barrett, no good. Los Angeles leading by 5. Tim, DeAndre Ayton was coveted as the #1 overall pick back in 2018.
Well, he moves so well for a 7-footer, and he's got great touch out to the mid-range. Kevin, his offensive game is special.
Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And here's a look at some numbers for DeAndre Ayton.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Outside, Smart. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Barnes kicks to Barrett. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Barrett's got 11 points.
Barrett's showing you what you have to be off the ball. A threat who is always ready.
Kicks it out to LeBron. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists in the game. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. A lot of answers, but still a lot of questions for how the East is going to ultimately shake out this year. But right now, let's check out where the team stands. Taking a look at Toronto. They're 4th in the conference and looking to make a move the latter part of the season.
And for the Raptors, they've fulfilled a lot of the promise they showed coming into the season. But they just haven't taken that next leap forward so many thought they might.
Well, I think that extra gear is coming, especially as we get further down the stretch when you're trying to build momentum for a playoff run.
And another of these young, talented players out of Canada, R.J. Barrett, is a high-level NBA athlete.
It's in the blood. His father played for the Canadian national team. Barrett, an attack wing who loves to get downhill.
On the free throw, no good. And this summer, Greg, new contracts for LeBron and Luka. And the Lakers have reloaded around their stars.
And there are always high expectations when you don the purple and gold, but some tough competition in the West. They will have their work cut out for them.
And Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got the lead up to 8 now for Los Angeles.
Yeah, that is just great effort by Ayton on the offensive glass. He did not give up on that possession.
Birtle sets the pick for Barnes. That one good for 2. Barnes has got 10 points.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
James wide open. Good on the triple.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Raptors trail by 9. It's Barrett on the wing. Out to Ingram. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Laravia. And it's Ingram missing. Lakers leading by 9. James on the drive. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
Here's a look at some stats for Barnes. He's been dominant over the last month. He's averaging about 19 points per, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
Yeah, I agree. The pieces fall into place when he is finding people. The offense looks visibly sharper.
Pass to Pirtle. And here's Barrett. A three-pointer, no good.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break.
And it's Doncic missing. Raptors trail by 9. Now, here's Quickly. Guarded by Doncic, and he comes up with the deuce. 11 points in the game.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Doncic dishes to Ayton. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Ayton's got the lead back up to 9 now for the Lakers. Quickly finds Barrett. Quickly a screen on Smart. Back to Quickly. James against Barnes. Count the basket. Barnes has got 12 points in the game.
Great with the ball. Barnes can just do so many things to help this team win. Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
That is just beautiful ball movement. Unselfish basketball.
Ingram passes to Barrett. Birtle sets the pick for Barrett. Down low. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Pirtle. You often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And Los Angeles with some changes. Hayes, he's checked in for Ayton. Maxi Kleber comes in for James. And Rui Hachimura subbed in for Jake LaRavia. And Toronto has possession. 9-point game. Toronto working the ball around now. Here's Ingram. And that one drops for him. He's got 8.
And I love it when Ingram works for that high percentage look. Such a high basketball IQ.
Smart passes to Doncic. There's the pick. A three ball. And the Lakers get it back. Outside, Smart. From the arc. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Ingram outside. Beyond the arc. The shot, no good.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Oh, that's offensive interference. And Los Angeles with some changes. Buffkin's checked in. And Vincent subbed in for Doncic. And Toronto also making a switch. Abaji's checked in. Raptors trail by 7. Pass to Murray Boyles. The 15-footer buries the jump shot. Shedd's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
Back to Vincent. Again, the miss by the Lakers. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Murray Boyle. To the left wing. Takes the 3. Buffkin with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 5. Here's Vincent. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Screen by Kleba. Buffkin from outside off the mark. Toronto shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. Here's Abaji. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Shed. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
And it's such an advantage to have a big man who can facilitate at a high level like that.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. They've got Jackson Hayes. Gabe Vincent is out there with Smith. Then there's Maxi Kleba. And it's LeBron in at the 3. That's the Laker 5. Raptors trail by 5. Pass to Walter. Here's Murray Boyle. It's good from long range.
Confident and composed on the 3-point shot at a critical juncture.
Now here's James. Not a lot of room. Count that one. LeBron's got 12 points in just the second half.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Here's Walter. Defended by Vincent. Walter can't get it to go.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And here is LeBron. Here's Kleba. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 4 assists in the game. On the wing, Barnes. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this 4th quarter. Pass to Dick. 5 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And that is why this team has Grady Dick, a floor spacer coming into the league with an elite 3-point shot.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. And some changes here for the Lakers. Vanderbilt comes in for Maxi Kleba. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Smith. Raptors also changing it up. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in, and it's Ingram in for Grady Dick. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Here's Walter. And it's Barnes at the elbow. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Barnes has just taken control tonight offensively. He has lit up that scoreboard.
Doncic against Ingram. Pass to James. Now Doncic over Ingram. Doncic, no good. Raptors trail by 3. Here's Walter, defended by Vincent. Here's Ingram. Good on the bucket.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
James looking around. A three-pointer off the mark. And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Doncic against Ingram. To take the lead. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
If you give Ingram a shot that close to the rim, he's just flat out not going to miss it.
Pass to Vincent. Here's Vanderbilt. Back to Vincent for the 3. Offensive rebound. And Hayes throws it down. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Now here's Ingram. Six for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And Hayes throws it down.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. Barnes against Vanderbilt. Barnes kicks to Ingram. Here's Walter. Knocked down with 3.
Well, check out that feed. Ingram surveying the scene and looking to create the best shot possible. He's put up great assist numbers over the years.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. And Los Angeles with some changes. Ayton, he's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Jake LaRavia comes in for Vanderbilt. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Vincent. LaRavia with it. Doncic outside. Oh, Doncic with a confident 3 ball.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Barnes outside. Hear it. What a response. Hitting a 3 of their own.
Well, controlling your heart rate in big moments like this is something that coaches talk about, and this guy can do it.
Now LaRavia. Smart outside. Here's Doncic from deep. Here's the answer from Doncic.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Outside Ingram. A minute 50 left in the game. Strong move off the glass.
Well, they really needed that one right there, and Ingram came through in a big moment.
Here's Smart. Doncic fires. It's Luka, the long-range marksman.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one.
Well, you would think by now they would have learned their lesson defensively. You have to stay connected to him. What a move by Brandon Ingram. He looked calm under pressure.
James gets inside and finishes.
And this is who LeBron James is, an incredible leader. When the game is tight, this guy willing to step up.
Ingram got it to go off the glass.
That is world class.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Shoots the three. Kept alive by the Lakers. Doncic. No good from three. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Barnes outside, puts up the three, and there's the three.
Well, that's just a clutch shot from Barnes, and it's what his team expects from him in these moments.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
And if you can get a three, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick two and a foul.
You're definitely going to have to get a three here and then count on them to miss free throws.
James, it's in.
And James has made so many big shots throughout his career. This is nothing new.
When they foul intentionally, they're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. That's a 3-point game.
And that could seal it at the line. He looked totally composed the entire time.
Doncic buries the deep ball.
Well, his scoring ability is why this game is all tied up. A few more key possessions like that, and they could start to pull away.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Ingram outside. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We've got more hoops coming your way in just... Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Perimeter pairing, Barrett and Ingram. The post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. And it's quickly in at the point guard. Ingram. Ooh, what a move! What a move! Tim is one of the most accurate three-point shooters this league has ever seen. Give us your top shooters in the game today.
Yeah, it's funny because you always say, well, obviously Steph, so it's almost like any conversation puts him in a different category. I obviously agree with that. I look at a guy like Damian Lillard with that unlimited range and his ability to pull up from anywhere. Even a guy like Trae Young, I would put into that category because of the range, Kevin. It just extends defenses so far.
What a list.
And honestly, the one thing that's held Brandon Ingram back is health. And at this stage of his career, if he is able to play, he is going to be a huge factor.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Ingram. Free throws, good for Ingram. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. Here's Smart. How's this off? 4 quarters not enough. We're just over a minute into overtime. Raptors leading by 4. Ingram left side. Now, quickly. Al Barrett, 6 on the shot clock. Off the glass.
And the thing I love about Barrett in watching him, he plays with toughness and determination.
And here is James. Barnes rips down the rebound.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
A three-pointer. Good.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
It's James. LeBron with an emphatic answer.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
And you can just see their confidence is growing.
Ingram fires. He drills the 3.
Well, that's just assertiveness by Brandon Ingram. A response 3, sending a message.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. LeBron up top, covered by Barnes. The 3 doesn't go. Raptors leading by 9. Here's quickly. Here's Barrett. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. He'll tip it. Oh, sticks the putback.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Raptors.
And I guess they waited for overtime to break out the big guns. It's not even close in this extra period.
It's funny that after 4 quarters of really looking like this was a pick-em game, overtime was a complete beatdown. I can't say that I saw that coming.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
Important. With this win, they split the season series at a game apiece and also avoid the sweep, and that has to be a relief.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Scotty Barnes.
Yeah, I mean, he was a force on the glass. Just incredible effort.
Pirtle there for the rebound.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
And so it's Toronto winning this one. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Brandon, hot shooting for you tonight. Where do you get that confidence level to take over like this?
Just coming in, working on my routine every single day. I think my teammates put me in a really, really good position to step in the shots and give me confidence on the basketball floor to shoot the ball and also give them the basketball to do whatever they want on the floor to create and make something happen. So confidence comes from my teammates.
And you've been a great teammate as well. Guys, back to you.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. And that about wraps it up. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. And now, our player of the game, Scotty Barnes.